Hi my friends. Current CC drama greets you. Chinese drama The Last Immortal Part 13. After the 49 Thunder Tribulations, everyone carried Shenzu's body back to the mountain. Because the immortal essence was separated from the body, Hong Yi got of the Fox tribe's treasure, the soul-burning grass. Unable to return the immortal essence to its true form as soon as possible, Hong Yi returned to the Fox clan to find his aunt Hongruo, and took the initiative to apologize to her and admit his mistake. It's a pity that Kinglin took over Hongruo's body, and the relationship between aunt and nephew did not eliminate the gap, but intensified it even more. Kinglin refused to hand over the soul-burning grass to Hong Yi, and even made it clear that as the Fox King, he would never let anyone take away the Fox clan's treasures for one day in office. In addition, Kinglin warned Hong Yi not to waste her patience anymore. From now on, he would be no exception to her. Hong Yi felt extremely disappointed when he heard this and finally returned without success. At this moment Feng Ming was holding the soul-burning lamp, a treasure of his family. Although the soul-burning lamp could maintain Xianxia's weak soul, it required a demigod, or above, to transmit spiritual power, so he suggested using the cave immortal veins to repair it. Everyone had to treat the dead horse as a living horse doctor and work together to cast spells on the soul-burning lamp. Under the influence of the soul-burning lamp, Ayin, Kuching and other souls left their bodies and entered the formation to search for Shenzu's immortal essence. Only to find that the immortal essence had been seized by King Yuming. It turns out that Shenzu has not yet finished his life, and he is disheartened by the death of his lover, so he travels alone to the Yuming realm to look for the bright moon. Faced with this situation, the two decided to go to Yuming realm. Feng Ming met Zuo Ying in private and said that the god-killing flower seed was damaged. He left a secret talisman at the entrance of the immortal vein, and he could use the secret talisman to enter the barrier at that time. Zuo Ying didn't care to go into details. The last god-killing flower seed was currently in the fairy world. He told Feng Ming to try his best to retrieve the god-killing flower seed from the Tiangong secret treasury without any further accidents. Ayin and Kuching met Ziyuan in Yuming realm, and Ziyuan saw the return of the Sancheng stone and fulfilled his promise to hand the token to them. The two of them successfully met Yuming King Oj with the token and directly explained their intention. However, Oj actually asked Ayin to donate half of the inner elixir spiritual power of the water condensation beast. Hearing that there were 2 copies of the Fire Phoenix Immortal Yuan in Yuming realm, Ayin was willing to make a deal, but Kuching hurriedly stopped it, knowing that the spiritual power was equivalent to Ayin's lifespan, and giving the spiritual power to others would be tantamount to suicide. Just as Ayin was trying to convince Kuching, Xianxia hurried in to remind them not to agree to AOG. Because Ziyuan and AOG had an agreement, those who hold special tokens can not only see AOG, but also have the right to make AOG meet a condition. Sure enough, AOG felt guilty. Kuching did not hesitate at all, and finally only took away Xianxia's immortal essence. Because of this, AOG first reprimanded Xianxia and then revised his words to express his dissatisfaction. Ziyuan saves Oj from doing useless work. Even with Ayin's spiritual power, he may not be able to repair his inner elixir. Moreover, Xiaoyan asked Zuo Yi not to always have a cold face. Looking at the entire Yuming world, only Xianxia dared to talk and laugh with him, and it was because of Xianxia's love for him. After Shenzu regained consciousness, he learned that his beloved was dead. In desperation, he vomited blood and fell into coma. Ayin offered to stay and take care of Shenzu while Hong Yi prepared medicine for Shenzu and Ayin on behalf of King Yi. The scene where his aunt had patiently taken care of him came to mind, and he felt very complicated. Ayin was still trying to treat Shenzu, who was extremely haggard due to the depletion of spiritual power. Hongxi specially brought the Requiem pill from Qingqi Palace, and it had an effect after Shenzu took it. Hongxi talks to Kuching alone and warns him not to fall in love with Ayin. Donghua made a master-servant contract with them in the first place to prevent them from falling in love for a long time. Kuching said that he and Ayin were in love with each other. Even though Ayin could never attain enlightenment and become a god, he was willing to stay in the lower world and give up his identity as a true god. Seeing Kuching's stubbornness, Hongxi secretly vowed to try to separate the two. Kuching realized the story of Shenzu, and Wan Yu understood that he should cherish the people in front of him, and decided to go to Yanshan Palace with Ayin to form a marriage contract. Ayin was so happy that she looked through the precautions all night, but was tricked by Hong Sok into picking the forgettable fruit to save Shenzhou and was then attacked and fell off a cliff. Fortunately, at the critical moment, Xianxia and Kuching showed up to save Ayin, and Kuching even sent spiritual power to Ayin. Xianxia knew very well the reason why the red silk hurt Ayin. In order to ensure that Ayin's life was not hurt, he got of a best of both worlds method, which was to use the Oblivion Flute to borrow the power of chaos from the Yuanshen sword. When he was cultivating his divine power, he extracted his love threads. Only the absence of the green threads could kill his love for Ayin.